So I'm quickly summarizing the entire step-by-step process of what you do with the client, because we have done a lot of things. We have done multiple techniques. Which technique would you use where, and how would you work on a session-by-session basis is the plan that I'm sharing with you right now.
Do we need to write down or we just listen?
नहीं, वो मैं just
Okay.
listen. I'll copy paste it into your.
That's fine.
So your session starts with asking the client to tell us about their problem. Right? This is visible for all of you, right?
Yeah.
Then you ask them to summarize the problem. Put the problem in a format. Right? Now, the format is I feel dash about dash when dash. If they are able to describe it, then your first step is done. If they are not able to describe it, they are not even able to describe the problem, then you go to the abstract metaphor. And then you go back to the entire process. Clear till here?
Yeah.
If they are able to describe in the statement, but they are not able to give you the right feeling, मतलब वो बहुत good, bad, right, wrong वाले words के अंदर घूम रहे हैं, then you will do the flip. Clear? Yes?
Yeah.
Now, here, if the client is feeling too overwhelmed, because of which they are not even able to because of which the client is not able to describe the problem. So it's not that they don't know where to start, they are just feeling overwhelmed because of emotions. You could either allow them to talk it out, and then once they have done it, you go back to the summary, or use the release metaphor. Right? If the release metaphor works, brilliant. If the client is not able to do that, you can either use mindfulness or you can use the Betty Erickson method. And then combine this with release. Once you have done that, you will go back to again, I feel dash about dash when dash. Clear? So your first step is all about defining the outcome. Sorry, defining the situation. Any questions on this? Next step, help them define the outcome. अगर आपने define situation कर लिया तो outcome is not too difficult. वो बहुत आसानी से हो जाता है. Now, once the client gives you the outcome, check if the client has a plan in place to fulfill the outcome, to fulfill the wish, whether they have worked on their goal setting or not. If they haven't, then help them create a plan of action. Check the steps that they are not able to take. Identify what is the mental state, the thought that is stopping them, and help them work with that by using when then. Clear? If they already have a plan in place, then check what is the thought that's bothering them. Identify the alternate thought. Sorry, identify the alternate emotion, the alternate thought, and then use the when then statement. Once you do this, then the client comes back in the next session to give you a feedback. What's happening? Right? and based on that you will continue with the same set of processes, but the client's problems may become more and more specific. What I do now is, even before I start all of this, in the first session I do the garden metaphor. Because for me, garden metaphor acts as both a change process and a process to plant a seed for change. I'll come till outcome. After this, I would do transformational metaphor. This is where my first session would come to an end.
Transformational metaphor is same as garden metaphor?
Correct. So that's actually transformational metaphor. We use garden for transformations, but otherwise garden is only an example. You could use anything else also. I worked with a client who loved going to museums. So I told him, can you think about a museum that represents your current life? And then a museum that would represent your desired life. And we did the exact same thing, rather than in a garden, in a museum. I used the museum because the client had an allergy of going into places where there is dust or something. तो सर अगर मैंने garden imagine किया तो garden में dust होगा तो मुझे वापस allergic reaction हो जाएगा. Clear?
Right.
So let me just break it into session 1 and session 2, ताकि it becomes easy. So this is session 2 onwards. Session 1. I also use transformational metaphors at times multiple times. So जैसे मैंने first session में transformational metaphor किया, I may do transformational metaphor again in third session. The reason is, when they, in the third session when they come, there's already some change taken place. So in the third session, when I start with the transformation metaphor, the client now gives me the current garden, which is better than the original one that they thought of. So that also tells me metaphorically how things are improving in their garden.
It helps in weeding out.
Correct.
Right.
So for me, the garden metaphor also becomes a feedback process. कि अगर हर दो session में client का starting garden improve हो रहा है, which means अंदर तो कम से कम changes हो रहे हैं.
Okay.